You
I
don't
don't
like...
like the black people.
Why not?
Just because. We were reared in...
It's like that. I don't like black people either.
There you go. So it's just you don't like black people. I don't like black people.
It's like me, I don't like... But you don't have a reason for it. Then it's just pure racism, no?
It's not racism. It is how we were reared that way. And...
Hello family, how are you, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Guys, today I want us to talk about this video of a South African mixed race talking about how much he hates black people. Now most of us, or most of you people out there, might be wondering, but isn't she black? For her to be hating on fellow blacks like this, you know, it might come as a surprise to you, but coloreds in South Africa, or in Africa in general, are not considered as black people, and therefore the hate which they have in their hearts, it is propelled by the apartheid government, or the apartheid regime which was in South Africa, which classified people according to class of their skin color. Now, I'm not saying all coloreds or mixed race in South Africa, they are racists, no, but majority of them are. So before I proceed on talking more, let's go to the video and see what she is on about.
Don't you like the ANC or don't you like the black ones?
I would say I don't like,
Be honest. You
I
don't
don't
like...
like the black people.
Why not?
Just because. We were reared in...
It's like that. I don't like black people either.
There you go. So it's just you don't like black people. I don't like black people.
It's like me, I don't like... But you don't have a reason for it. Then it's just pure racism, no?
It's not racism. It is how we were reared that way.
Okay, so she comes and says it's not racism, but they were raised in that way. The guy who was interviewing her says, but why do you hate black people? She couldn't even answer that. She just said, because it is a mental thing. The classification which whites did on them, the propaganda which whites played in their heads, even up to today, it has stuck. That is the head of classification. And you know, during apartheid, colored people, or let me say mixed people, they had privileges more than other races in the country. They were second to whites. So it was whites, then the coloreds, then what. Now, after apartheid was demolished, that privilege of being treated in society well based on your skin color, or being given opportunities in society based on your skin color, has disappeared. And henceforth, most colored people, they hate that. They don't like it because it's not now being pushed up to a position because of your skin color, being pushed up to a position because of your mixed race, or because you are considered a second class citizen in a country. It is not like that anymore. You have to work for it. If you don't have qualifications for the job, you're not going to get it. It's not your skin which is going to be propelling you to positions and finding favor because of the white people who have put you in those positions. It has changed now. It is no longer like that. Now, me, myself, I've stayed in South Africa for a long time. For a very, very long time. I did my university in South Africa. You know, my first professional job was in South Africa, and I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. This is reality, guys. This is how South Africa is. That is why you find that even other South Africans, they hate other black people. And if you ask them, why do you hate them? Because they're Africans. Because they are black. Because they're coming here, they're taking our jobs. But what's the difference between you and this other African? If you are a black South African, what is the difference? No, the difference is they are not South African. That's the difference. Oh, blacks hating other black people. So it's like the way they were programmed by the whites in South Africa, it was like a white person, a colored person, an Indian person, then a black South African. then you, as a black person who's coming from outside, you're not South African. When you come to South Africa, you are considered lesser than a black South African to the black South African. So if they see a black who's not a South African doing well, they're going to be envious, they're going to be jealousy, they are going to start doing all those kind of things, calling you names like Kwere Kwere and what. But mind you, I'm not saying all South Africans are like that. People like this buffoon, this colored mixed race person talking nonsense here, most South Africans are not like that. But they are found. There is a remnant of people like her in the country who are propaganding or who are pushing this propaganda of classism and racial classism in South Africa based on the skin color.
And so you just don't like black people.
Are they so different? I mean, am I so different of you? Is a black man a woman so different of you?
Yes.
In which ways? Enlighten me.
Yeah, we're different, guys. That one I can accept. I can concur with her that we're different from her. They are human beings, we are not. But those are things on a spiritual side, because a normal person cannot fathom what I'm trying to say. We are God's black people, and they are not. They are a product of Zeus doing experiments. We are not. Our DNA is different from theirs. Our DNA as black people all over the world, the globe, is different from any species of human beings here on the continent. So on that one, I can agree with her. We are different. We are not the same.
They might have the education, they might have the money, they might have whatever. But the fact is...
Okay, so after apartheid was abolished in South Africa, majority of the black South Africans now, they're being educated. And once they're educated, they are taking positions in government. You understand? Those positions where the colors were just being given by the whites based on skin color, now it's based on qualification. And them, they're not going to school. Blacks are going to school, educating themselves and furthering themselves in education and studies and whatever, and they're getting opportunities, while as colors continue hating on blacks. You understand? They continue hating on black people because black people are advancing. Apartheid has been abolished, so there's nothing like you because you are white, because you are black, this is your position, this is your position. There's nothing like that. So the hate also is contributing because of that. Let's continue.
Means is they still black.
So what? So what?
What? They're black. It's just, it's a... When I grew up as a young girl,
Okay, now listen, she's trying to talk about apartheid. When she was young, as a young girl, young mixed race, because she's not black. Us in Africa, colored people, mixed race people are not black unless to the third or fifth generation, then they can be black. And that is if they interbreed with black people. So I am for example, I'm a colored, I'm a mixed race person. Then I marry a black person, I get a child. My child get married to a black person, they get a child. Then that child marries a black person, then get a child, then the blood is pure. I think it's a third or fourth, a third generation, yeah. Which means the blood now is pure now, they're black to, they're back to being a black and their blood is pure.
we had a apartheid era, and that is how we were here. The white man, then the colored man, then the black man. And is that sugar? White man, black man, white
man. And she's a kitchen lady, she's a tea lady. And then she's, you know, it's like I heard a story of saying during slavery in the Americas, because I'm very much invested and I'm putting much of my time trying to study Black American history in America, and the things that they went through. So now I stumbled on a story saying black slaves who were working in the kitchen, they were told to hate field slaves who were working in the fields, picking cotton and whatever, sugar plantation and whatever. So if you are working in the kitchen, it's like it's more like an elevation to those ones who are working in the fields. So they taught those slaves to say, you and those ones in the field are not the same. You need to hate those slaves in the field because you are working in the kitchen. And that's what she's doing. She's making tea, I don't know for who. It could be white people. It could be fellow coloreds. but she's making tea. She's a tea lady. And the tea lady is having such kind of hate. Now imagine if a tea lady is having such kind of hate, what about someone who's not making tea in the kitchen? Just something I gave you to think about. Let's continue, guys.
Colored man, Indian, and then the black man.
So guys, you have it. That is how the psychology that the white man played in South Africa. He did a divide and conquer. You understand? Black people never hate anyone. I've stayed amongst black South Africans, like I've told you. Majority of them that I've interacted with are very good people, you know, and they don't come in these things like this lady she's doing. They are not like that. But there are some remnants, like I said, who are busy, you know, propaganding nonsense, trying to divide Africans and separating themselves from Africans. So if you go to South Africa and you face such kind of racism, don't be surprised, because racism is still lingering in the South African communities. That's a fact. That's a fact. Now, guys, see you in my next one. If you have any questions, you can comment down in the comment section down below. Then we can interact with each other. And then if you want to get hold of me, my email is available. You can just go on my I wanted to say WhatsApp. You can go on my YouTube. You'll find my email there. You can send emails to me. We can interact. And those of you guys who are sending emails and trying to find out how I'm doing and everything, I appreciate you guys. I love you so much, and may God richly bless you. May our ancestors watch over you in all the days of your life and in all the adventures that you venture yourselves into. See you guys in my next one, and sharp.